Well, I'm back down to Bigger Res. Yeah, Happy New Year 2020. Nice to be back, but it was nice to have a month off, recharge and get back down here to carry on the journey for the big one called The Secret. And news has filtered through that it's been out. So yeah, a week ago it come out at just under £40 and it come from this zone. So yeah, well done that man. And then it was the same guy who caught it, the same angler caught it in August from the same swim. It was £35 when he got caught in August, and so it was just under £40 last week. So it's been on the munch. It's obviously liking its food lately, so I'm surprised it hasn't been caught before, because put on the sort of weight it has put on in a few months is yeah, it's been eating a fair bit. But obviously in the shallower part of the lake, because where I am at the moment is in kind of like the shallower part. The Hell Bay comes into sort of the tongue area. It's like the sort of last third of the lake as we go down towards the nature reserve. And I've not done too much fishing down here in the winter, to be fair. Done a little bit in the summer, but not in the winter. So a few weeks ago I was just round the bend here in the bay. I had a little go there for one night, didn't get nothing. But he obviously likes it around this area, because the last three captures have been in this last sort of third of the Bigger Res. So I thought, right, okay, January, maybe February, I'll just try and out all the sort of swims in this zone, and hopefully we might pick it up. I mean, if it's still on the feed, there's a good chance it will come from here again, or over the other side, or further down, or maybe just slightly further up over there in the bowl. But I thought, right, well, if it likes it down here, then I've got to be fishing in this zone. So that's why I've come down and sort of set up in here today. Yeah, so I got my right hand rod just on the edge of the shelf here, where it sort of shelves off from the gravel into the silt. My middle rod's about 30 yards and my left hand rod's about 40 yards just in the silt as well. All fishing with sticks, all with the snowman. So yeah, so it's brightened up a little bit now, which is nice. So yeah, it's pretty pleasant for this time of year. January, you wouldn't think it, but yeah, it's pleasant. So yeah, I'm going to try and do sort of 3 or 4 vlogs over the next sort of 3 or 4 weeks before I have a little break again and have a little trip away somewhere hot. And yeah, fingers crossed we'll get my first fish of 2020. Okay, so yeah, just going to talk you through how I make my D-rig. Start off with a piece of amnesia, £20, which I've already cut. So I get myself a size 2 continental mugger curved shank hook, some microbarb. And what I'll do, I'll put the amnesia through the front of the hook. So I've got about 1 inch of tag there. I'll then do 10 loops, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold that quite tight, and I'll now put that back through the back of the eye. Putting that like so. Okay, now with the tag I'll put the rig swivel on, so I'll get a micro rig swivel, called a micro rig swivel, just about see that. I'll just put that on to the tag and then put that back through the back of the eye, like so. Okay, and then I'll blob that off. So it'll leave kind of that there as my ring, as my D. So just pulling the main line out the way, and now we're going to just blob that. So I'm going to get myself a lighter, just blob that. That'll do, and then that can just be part of the D, like so. So that's my D with my swivel attached. Get an anti-tangle sleeve and put the anti-tangle sleeve onto the line. Decide what length that I want the rig to be. Now I'd like my rig to be about 7 inches. So what I'm going to now do is tie a loop, a figure of 8 loop. Okay, figure of 8 loop there. So that's once, twice. Pull that nice and tight. Now I always try and get that knot as close up towards the loop as I can, so that the anti-tangle sleeve fits over it quite nice. Pull it with that. Nice and tight. And then cut off the bit I don't want, the long bit, fairly close, and then slide the anti-tangle sleeve over the knot like so. So we basically have that basically is the rig. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of putty about 1 inch from the hook, and then I'll show you how I attach my snowman. And so just put that 1 inch down from the hook. That will just keep the rig on the floor nice and flat, like so. Okay, now I'm going to put my snowman on. This is a cell boilie, mainline cell boilie, so I'm just going to trim this one down a bit. Trim it off the top, like so. And I'm just going to trim this. This is an almond mainline pop-up. Just trimming that down as well, so we'll get that to go onto there, like that. Lovely jubbly. Down through the middle. Moving right through the middle of bottom bait. Then what I'll do, get a bit of floss. About 2 inches of floss, like so. And I'm going to put that through the ring swivel. Like so. And attach my snowman. Bottom of the ring swivel will just go into the bottom bait. Leaves me a good inch and a half of the floss sticking out. And now I'm just going to light that let it cool a tiny bit, and then just lob that there. And there you go. That is how I've got all 3 rigs. So that will sit lovely just on top of that D. When that goes into the lake, that will sit just on top of the hook like that, kind of like that. It's caught me a lot of fish in the past. I stopped using it a little bit last year because I did lose a couple of fish. I went over to the knot, but for a snowman, for me, this is the one. And with this amnesia, it's just awesome. Going into the night, first night back 2020. Haven't really seen much, to be fair. That doesn't mean to say they're not here. But yeah, see what the night brings. Maybe see a few shows in the morning, maybe hear something through the night. Well, all quiet on the western front last night. Didn't really hear anything, and it's a real foggy, misty morning this morning. Haven't really seen anything, so whether they're here or not, who knows. But I think the bites that have been coming here have been coming in the daytime. Apparently the last week a guy had one at 10 o'clock in the morning and one about 3 in the afternoon, so yeah, sounds like it's day bites, so plenty of time. It's just coming up to 9:30. I have to shoot out and get some supplies about lunchtime, so don't want to be out for too long. I'll quickly shoot out and shoot back as quick as possible. Hopefully I'll get one. So I haven't seen anything, so I can't move onto anything. So unless I see nothing, I'll stay here and do another night here. See what goes down. Yep, going into night 2. Just gone 4 o'clock. Very misty, grey, foggy, drizzly day. Does look good for it. But like earlier, still not seen one single show. So not feeling overly confident, but so you just never know. They could move up this way. They could be here but not feeding. I think they're not here, and with a bit of luck they'll move in. Oh, check him out. 20 past 8. Got a bite on my left hand rod, and it's a nice big scaly. But it's the big scaly I had last September, the big fully. But yeah, awesome to catch it again. First fish of the year, 2020. So yeah, awesome. Quickly weigh it, see what it weighs. Well, can't believe I caught the big fully again, but first fish of the year, and it's a cracking fish to catch. Quickly just show it to you for just a quick glimpse of it, and I'm going to put it back. 34 pound it went, so a bit bigger than last time. But yeah, a belter. Lifter. So yeah, last night, first fish of the year, first fish 2020, and yeah, what a fish to catch, the big fully, a recapture, but yeah, nice to get off the mark with a 30 pounder, 34 to be precise, and yeah, sought after fish as well. Shame it wasn't a different fish, but you can't pick your fish, can you? But it's nice to know that everything's working, the rig's working, new rigs, D-rigs. Snowman's working, the little sticks are working, the spot's working as well, so I've now got a spot in the swim I've never caught from before that I know works. So yeah, and this morning looks like a proper carpy morning. The wind's kind of stops, and yeah, it's a lot milder and still overcast. Looks bang on for a bite, so see if we can get another one. Well, lovely common, awesome. Let's get one last night and then get another one this morning. Well stoked. It's going to be a mid sort of 20, haven't weighed it yet. Give it away in a little while. Yeah, check this one out. Huge paddle. Absolutely. Scale perfect, bigger res common. Another fish for my first session down here, 2020. The journey continues, and when you're catching fish like that, you know you're getting close. Lovely jubbly. Cracking. It's 29. Corker. So yeah, decided to do another night. Why wouldn't you? 2 fish, one last night, one this morning. Be crazy not to, wouldn't I? I've only got some more bait because I've run out of bait. Yeah, so rods are out. 2 at 60 yards, one about 50 yards. Obviously one on the spot where I've had both the fish from. So yeah, it's about 4 o'clock. Still looking really good for a bite as well. It's mild still and a bit of drizzle. I think it's a bit more rain coming later and the winds are going to pick up a bit more because the wind's kind of gone at the moment. So yeah, let's see if we can get a third one. Another belter, another mega bigger as carp for January as well. Yeah, awesome. So yeah, been a great first session back down here at the Bigger Res 2020 to get 3 fish over 25 pounds, 28, 29 and 34, even though that was a recapture. Is yeah, great start to the year. Let's hope the journey continues until we finally catch the secret. But yeah, it's been awesome. Going to shoot back home, time to go back, recharge again and come back next week for vlog 28 because that will be vlog 28 next week. Yeah, thanks for watching and see you again. Cheers.